Where was I? Okay. You need to be able to connect with your inner world. You need to be able to connect with your core, your blueprint, your essence, the thing that it separates you and makes you an individual, the thing that differentiates the fact that you and your neighbor may have the exact same car, but you're two extremely different people. You need to be able to feel the emotions that go through you and be able to regulate them. You need to be able to feel your emotions and let them flow through you and not be so attached to them, not act out on them, especially when they're feelings that are tumultuous or unfamiliar, or things that you're not accustomed to experiencing. That is one of the many beauties of life, if you choose to look at it that way. Experiencing so many different things, feeling and learning and meeting so many different people, scenarios, and situations that can challenge us to grow. But at least me personally, I would say that that's one of the greatest reasons to be alive. I've always found being able to grow, being able to have the opportunity to develop and become a better version of myself every day, be it through working out and exercising my body, or educating myself on a different concept, or learning a new trick that's practical that I can use to help myself and ultimately help others. That's a blessing, and that's beautiful. And I want to emphasize the fact that everything about being able to have the ability to choose these things is beautiful, and that's something that deserves to be protected. That's something that needs to be protected now more than ever, for each and every one of our sakes, and for the sakes of the people that we love, and our family and our loved ones and all that, for the sake of the generations in the future. And as dramatic as it sounds, it really is that extreme. There's evidence of cannibalism. There's evidence of ritual sacrifice. There's evidence of rape and pedophilia. Like, this shit is happening. There is nothing that you can do to distract yourself at this point. These things are real. These things exist. And now is the time to educate yourselves, to step up and to protect yourselves for the sake of protecting others. Learn about yourself. Know who you are. Embrace yourself. All with the purpose of being able to heal yourself, to express the inner world that you have within you, whether it's art or a speech or a dance, a song, or anything that you want to create. That is one of, if not the most beautiful thing about being a human being, being alive. We have the ability to create as well as destroy and to transmute, but that's a topic for another video. Okay, I think I'm gonna start wrapping that up. I think my rant is sufficient, and regardless of how long this was, it was extremely important. And once again, I really want to emphasize the fact that the concept of souls, the concept of energy, these things exist, these things are real, and these things are everyday concepts that are critical to our existence and our being, and we need to be able to learn about them and embrace them without shame and without any kind of predatory beings, be it if they're in the forms of figures of authority, quote unquote authority, because the only real power that people have is the power that they're given to by others. And that's a topic for another video. Okay, just bear with me. I'm looking at my journal, y'all. Okay. All right. I need some water. I've been giving a speech like Martin Luther King, and it's Black History Month, so shout out. All right, pero like I said, that's enough for today. I want to thank you all so much for being here and taking time out of your existence to join mine for a bit. I encourage you to reach out to me at thetwilightroad@gmail.com with any questions, inquiries, or if you want to set up a one-on-one where we can learn about, you know what, let me give you the exact. Did I rip that out? Okay, well, regardless, if you book a one-on-one with me, what we're going to be exploring is your soul and the concept and the blueprint and the fingerprint that is you, your core, your essence. What separates you as an individual? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are things that you may or may not know about yourself that are influencing your life? What are things that you can do to help make a choice in your life? The versatility and the possibilities for what you can do once you learn about yourself and once you connect and establish the communication link in order to cultivate that relationship with yourself, you can really do whatever it is that you want to do. And that's something that I can help you with. So, like I said, you can reach out to me and you can find me anywhere at the Twilight Road, and obviously if it's email, at gmail.com. All right, I love you, stay safe, and make sure you're educating yourself, okay? These things are real, and it's okay to be afraid, it's okay to feel uncomfortable, but never feel that you're powerless in any situation. Okay, bye for real now.